In the village of Craiganoan, we make everything we use ourselves, from the food we grow and harvest to the cloth we weave and wear. All of us here are craftsmen in our own way, but I have a special passion for the work we do here. Starting with the basics, we use clay from the earth to fashion pots and bowls, which we use for cooking, eating and storing goods. Sometimes we also make larger pots called urns to hold the ashes of the dead, and decorative pieces to bury with them as a sign of respect. We make these with our hands, using sharpened twigs to score in simple designs and firing them in our kiln, which is made of rocks and clay. I love decorating these pieces, so much so the people of the village have nicknamed me the artist. We also use wood, which we harvest by chopping down trees, ash for hurleys, handles and clubs, poplar for shields, and hazel for wattles and the poet's staff. But these are just some of the natural materials we work with. Unlike our ancestors, who made most of their tools out of flint, in the Iron Age we have discovered a new, better material, iron. We extract the metal from rock, heating it over the fire until it's liquid enough to be poured into a cast. We have many different casts for making different tools, like axe heads, spear heads and daggers. Us Celts are warrior people, so these weapons are important for us lest we ever have to defend Craiganoan from attack. However, even though I like working with clay, my real passion is making objects from that most precious of metals, gold. In the year 1854, the largest hoard of gold objects in Ireland would be found here in County Clare. Lastly, perhaps the most important kind of craft in Craiganoan is making the crannog itself. To protect ourselves from attack, we created an artificial island in the middle of this lake, done by heaping layers of logs and branches on the lake floor, and building on that with stones, turf, straws, rushes, and even animal bones. Here we find a use for everything, and we consider ourselves a very resourceful people. There is a lot of work to be done to keep the wheels turning in Craiganoan, but the sense of satisfaction at the end of the day makes it all worthwhile. Here I get to fulfill my passions and achieve my potential as a craftsman, a potter, a builder, and an artist.